If you want half-hearted and completely vague synopses, then this is the video for you. So, there you go. Hey everyone, it's Jayla. Welcome to another video. Today, I am exposing myself for all the books that I haven't read, all the fandoms that I'm not a part of. I mean, that's not true. There are I could do a whole nother video on the books I haven't read. But for this specifically, it's books that I really want to read that are kind of fantasy series that have been really popular, and I think either they're complete now or they're almost complete, and so I really want to catch up and stop experiencing the FOMO of not reading them and not being a part of those fandoms. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I have a giant stack of books here, and I've been collecting these books for years, or maybe even just bought the whole thing in one go for some reason, and I just haven't touched them. And so hopefully making this video will hold me accountable and make me have to read them. And I'm thinking 2021 is the year. It's actually been quite busy, and I don't think I can live up to that expectation anymore, but I really want to do this in 2021. So let's get into the books. We're going to start off with Progress. I'm currently reading The Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan, and my friend raved about this book to me and the whole series, and she's just obsessed with it. She's got so many editions of it. She's like the #1 fan of this series, and I was like, I had personally never had any interest in these books before now, but she made me want to read them. So I went and I found this copy for like $5 at Books A Million, and I was like, that's a sign. So I bought it, and so I haven't had it very long. It's been on my bookshelf for like 3 months, so it's not really that bad. But when I bought this book, when I went to the cash register, the person working at the counter was like, huh? Oh, this book is so amazing. You have to read this book. Oh my god, like, you're buying this book. That's so great. You're gonna love it. And I'm like, okay, like, and then I explained to her, yeah, my friend says it's really good, and I wanted to give it a try because of her. And so it was a really good positive sign that I was sent there by a fan, and I was greeted at the counter by a fan. So Wicked Saints is another one of the fandoms that I kind of want to be a part of, because so far the people I've met in it are lovely. They're really great people. I went and got the sequel for no reason because I haven't finished this book, and so I've had this for a little bit now too, and they're just so pretty. Other than the ugly like people on the cover, they're just so pretty. And so I need to make sure that I like this book so that I can go on to the next one, and hopefully I'll be prepared for when Blessed Monsters comes out in April, which is like a few days away. So hoping to finish Wicked Saints soon, maybe tomorrow if I can, because it's the weekend, and hoping to start this one and then finish it right before or when Blessed Monsters comes out. And so I'll be all up to date, and I can geek out with the rest of the fandom about these books. I didn't tell you what this is about, and I can't even try to explain what it's about. Like, I know a few things. You've got a girl who can communicate with the gods, and they give her power and stuff like that, and she's wanted by the enemy country who they're at war with, and they're monsters. I don't know. Look up the synopsis because it's pretty interesting, and it's got like Russian medieval fantasy vibes, so you might like it. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, did I do that? Did I do that? Oh, I did do that. Oh, I'm so sorry, book. I just scraped off the side of the book. Anyway, the next fandom that I desperately want to be a part of is the Raven Boys fandom. Like, y'all have so much fun over there. I don't know much about this series. I know that it's got a main character named Blue. She has like a found family and some group of boys, and it just sounds like a really fun story. I know she's like a story, she's a, what is she, she's a future, what do you call it? A fortune teller. She can like see the future. I know her family runs some sort of business and she can see the future, and something about her killing her love and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously I don't know a ton about these books, but the vibes that I get from just kind of like this YA fantasy with this girl and a group of boys and they're going on adventures, like, I like it. It would be great if there was some sort of like TV adaptation coming out soon that would help me be motivated to read them, like with the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which I recently just read. But unfortunately, as far as I know, there isn't anything going on with these books. Everyone loves these books. The fan art is so beautiful, and I want to get to know, watch me expose how I don't know anything. Like, is his name Gansey? Or, you know, those hot guys. So there's lots of hot guys in here, and I'm excited to meet them all. Yes, I am. The next fandom that I really, really want to join is the City of Brass fandom. I have heard nothing but spectacular things about this fantasy series. I only have the first book because I literally don't know anything about these. I don't know if this will be my cup of tea, but the covers are just so pretty, and I don't know, I really love Indian mythology, I really love Indian settings, and so I think I'm going to love this. This one is about a con artist who pretends like she can do magic or something like that to trick people into giving her money, and then she accidentally ends up summoning a djinn Djinn warrior, and I guess they team up on some mission that I don't know about, but does that not sound awesome to you? I love djinns, I love mythology, I'm so ready to read this book, so someone hold me accountable for this one. I think this is a trilogy and I think it's complete at this point, so I really want to acquire the rest and binge it, but I also want to read the first one first and make sure I'm gonna like it, but I know I'm gonna like it. I know I'm gonna like it. To the dismay of my best friend, I still have to read Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. I don't know why I haven't read these books yet. I love Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. It's one of my favorite fantasy series of all time, and I just think that she's so talented. She's such a beautiful writer, and she makes such immersive and amazing worlds. And so I know that's what I would get by reading this. I have no doubt that it's going to be dazzling and spectacular, but I just haven't picked it up yet, and I don't know why. Don't ask me to tell you what it's about, because if you notice, the theme of this video is just me not knowing synopses, but then I have the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. I think this is more science fiction than fantasy, so oops, but if you count being able to hear people's people's minds, being able to hear what they're saying in their minds as like a fantasy power, then this is kind of that. I don't know much about these books. There's a dystopian world. I think it's only men in one town, and they can all hear each other's thoughts, but then a girl comes in and they don't know where the girl came from, and I don't know where the girl came from, so I'm excited to find out. If you want half-hearted and completely vague synopses, then this is the video for you. So there you go. I was supposed to read these books a long time ago because the movie just came out for the first book. I was gonna go support my baby Tom Holland, but I didn't want to go support him without reading these books. But I just feel no compulsion to pick them up. It's not that this is a different scenario from the other ones, because the other ones I genuinely want to read, I just haven't picked them up for some reason. These I did want to read at a point, and that's when I acquired all of them, but I've slowly lost that interest in them. I have a friend who I met on Instagram who really loves these books, and then I have another friend who I met on Instagram, and you should subscribe to their channel because they also have a YouTube channel now, and that's Love Sam, which I will link up here. But they read the books as well, and they did not like it. So one said it was great, the other one was like, these books are just meh. This is the one series I might not be getting to this year. There's no urgency on my part to get to these anymore because the movie came and went. And I actually haven't seen any reviews about that movie. Tell me how it was, if you watched it. If you haven't, what have you heard? Is it worth seeing? Did you like the books? Are they worth reading? I guess that's the most important thing. Let me know in the comments. And finally, I have the Darker Shade of Magic books, the Shades of Magic trilogy. Yeah, I have the collector's edition of the first one. Don't know why. And I have A Gathering of Shadows and A Conjuring of Light. So I have all these books. The internet has also been very persuasive in telling me that I need to read these books. So maybe I'll get to them this week. Not this week. Maybe I'll get to them this year. These are definitely on the lower side of urgency as well because, I don't know, I just feel like maybe V. Schwab is too hyped to me, and I have no interest in reading her other books. I've read her Monsters of Verity duology and I enjoyed it, but I just never gravitated towards her other things. So this is another one that I'm on the fence about. Maybe I won't get to it this year, but it's been on my TBR for so long, and I have all 3 books, and I really don't want to give up the books. I don't want to unhaul them or donate them or anything until I've given this first one a proper shot. I tried to read it when I was on the train once on the way home from school, and it was okay. I don't think I got very far. I think I got 50 pages into it. But yeah, tell me what I'm missing. Tell me, do I need to get to this book? Don't be insane and throw it away. I'm not gonna throw it away. Donate it. There are definitely other books that I want to get to that have so much hype surrounding them and such large committed fandoms. For instance, I don't know, these books right here, the Trail of Lightning books, the Broken Earth trilogy. I really want to read the Poppy War. Jade City has been popping up, and these are all newer books, so I'm not adding them to this list because I have time. I'm not feeling like I'm missing out on much yet, even though I really do want to read those books soon. But that is a small list of all the fantasy that I want to get to eventually. So let me know what I'm missing out on down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, connect with me on Goodreads and on my Instagram at LalaLovesLit. If you enjoy my content and you want to support me, please subscribe to this channel. I'd be very happy to have you here. And please comment so that I know you're here and I can talk to you and find other channels through that. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!